Love and light. This is CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes.
Love
and light.
Love and Light Collective. All right. Here's the sitch, you guys. Doing things a lot differently. And you may notice in the delivery. All right. I'm going to be hitting pause a lot, but it's really just because of the way that I'm told to deliver this message. Okay. All right, so bear with, okay? There was a lot that came through. I was not even expecting to give a message, if that makes sense. So there's some like unexpected occurrence with this, or unexpected energy, unexpected communication. All right, you could be an 80s kid, or you could just really enjoy 80s music. Commodores are specifically coming through with Night Shift. So look it up, okay? The song is called Night Shift by the Commodores. And it starts out, he was a friend of mine and he could sing a song, his heart in every line. So maybe there's a friend of yours who really can sing, okay? They put their foot on it, in it, or however that makes sense to say. Okay. And so it doesn't have to be the case, but 55 fives in general could be of some significance, all right? As well as eights. Eights really speaking of alignment energy, right? As well as abundance, just to be clear. And five, speaking of life-changing energy, all right? We're talking love because there was a couple other songs. One moment. Specifically, Kiss the Girl or Kiss the Girl, okay, from the Little Mermaid soundtrack. Okay, so maybe some of you are redheads. You subscribe to being that of the siren. Makes sense, okay? Starseed, you may also say. Also, 1, 2, 3 could be a number of some synchronicity significance, just saying. And last but certainly not least, in the song category for this one, all right, for those who will resonate with this, was What's Love Got to Do with It with Tina Turner. Okay, so maybe there is some significance to any of those icons, okay, whether artists and or their artistry, as it makes sense to make sense of that. Doesn't have to be the case, but you guys, here's the sitch, okay, and this is where it feels hella specific. So guess what? It's still general collective message, right? Take only what resonates. It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's everybody. This is not everybody's person I'm talking about, to be clear, okay, and that's okay too. I'm sure you can get something out of the message, even if it's just a laugh, even if it's just a mental note, okay, for future reference perhaps. 2, 3, 4 could be a number of some significance, okay, as well as Anubis, all right. Canine energy could be also of some significance, all right. Maybe you are, as you should be, looking for some loyalty in your life, all right. Okay, I feel you. All right, I feel you on that one. And speaking of loyalty, we got past life energy coming out the gate for you, for this person, for the ties that bind, as it were, perhaps, right? And here's the sitch. Somebody saw somebody, I almost wanted to say caught somebody, but like not really, because you guys aren't really a thing right now. Is what I'm getting, at least, okay, for the extreme majority of this collective energy that I'm reading. All right. But there's some significance to a dating app. Could be Hinge, doesn't have to be the case, okay? H's could be of some significance. All right. Does not have to be the case. There could be some pictures that, you know, for someone here, this is not everybody, but I'm getting something through the channeling regarding, okay, you saw so and so on your friendly neighborhood dating app, which is already like, wow, that's already a lot to process. But on top of it, they maybe used a photo where they like cropped you out, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so the synchronicity coming through, all right, is that basically, long story short, somebody saw somebody on a dating app, right? Even if you don't resonate with the picture crop, the photo crop, right? There's a pull between you and this person because there's heavy past life energy. And somebody on the strength of the catalytic type of energy of seeing somebody in that aforementioned dating app is really taking like an obsessive compulsive type of energy about this. And I get it, because whoever I'm speaking to about the collective, you've had a hefty glow up, okay? This could be such to the point where it shows on the outward aesthetic, all right? And I'm getting, for whoever's resonating with this, to be clear, it's because you're doing the damn thing from the inside out, to be clear. This is not like, okay, so I went to Dr. So-and-so and came out with these new lips kind of thing, which, you know, I'm not coming for anybody who can resonate with that last part, you know what I mean? But it's just, it's not giving that, that's all. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, sacred union and freedom coming out. All right, so this is somebody that you are, it seems like, to be connecting to. All right, it's giving one mo again. Maybe somebody speaks like that. There could be some significance to the 90s. All right, so we don't have an 80s deck that I'm aware of, but we do have a 90s deck. So let me just hit this up. It's called Extremely 90s Affirmations, just to see what comes out for those that may resonate. Now is the time to unplug from information. I almost wanted to say like information. So maybe somebody, is that like Spanish or English? Maybe somebody has like an accent. The card continues, swipe. Oh, excuse me, I said swipe. Superhighway, and enjoy your own personal peace dividend. I'm not exactly sure why all of the computer talk reference there. This would be a pivotal aspect of the technology age in its own right and respect, I suppose. You guys could be getting downloads in your right ear specifically. Does not have to be the case. If that's you, say thank you, okay? Because you're being protected from setbacks, from what I can see here in the cards. All right, you are actually free. And regarding this connection and whatever else you're facing in life, okay? Because it's more than just this connection, to be clear. Duh, right? You are being guided to remember to keep your hope, Hope, all right, alive. And for good reason, okay? You got stuff coming around the corner, coming around the bend, as it were. And again, to be clear, beyond this connection, all right? To include this connection as well, yes, but beyond this connection, because again, you've done a lot of work with this heavy ascension energy, okay? You literally could have made it through another leveling of that dark night of the soul, right? That purge type of energy, or essence, dare I say. I'm hearing to say, where you learn that you are the storm, okay? Where you, maybe more aptly stated, learn to become the storm, or to carry the perception of the storm, right? So that you survive it and then some. Makes sense. Makes sense to me, collective. I don't know. All right, so we've got the Lovers coming out, as well as 10 of Wands. This is coming in. All right, 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is coming in sooner, way sooner, rather than later. All right. I feel like maybe I'm saying it that way because whoever I'm speaking to, you've been waiting a while. This ain't given just a simple, short 10 months type of energy, or 2 months, right? Gemini placements could be of some significance, but really, this could be picking up on the hot/coldness of said communication. I wanted to say communication. Maybe somebody speaks like that. Is that? And to be clear, I'm not here trying to be offensive. I'm literally hearing that in the channel, like specifically, and this is just me trying to be clear, not an asshole, right? Clearly not that. But I'm specifically hearing, quote, information, end quote, and quote, communication, end quote. So like, how, I don't know if that's, I'm like, okay, is that European? Like, I don't really know, because that's the best I can give, okay? That's just me trying to be clear, not trying to be offensive, okay? But yeah, so anything that you feel like you were robbed of up to this point here, collective member, to be clear, right? Definitely need to change and tweak your perception. Make the choice too. It's really as simple as just making the choice, not really having hard evidence or hard facts as to how or why, but just making the choice, okay, to see another perception about the same history that you know of up to this point. And I get it, all right? If the history that you're looking back upon is pretty crappy, it is what it is, right? But how do we move past it, okay, is really just taking notes and honoring the lessons, accepting them to be what they are, right? Whether the lesson is like, oh, I was clearly overgiving and accepting crumbs from this unrequited lover situation, right? Or it's I didn't ask enough questions, to really get to the truth of the matter, and I accept that I need to own up to the responsibility that I have to play in the matter regarding that. Now, of course, it takes two to tango, right? To be clear. And also, just the same, to be clear, this is not about playing the blame game. Again, it's about how do we move past, whatever restrictions, setbacks, ailments, even regarding this connection, and perhaps for many of you regarding life, okay, as I say that I spoke the deck before, right. At some points perhaps this connection asked you to question things like your intuition, maybe even called you out on aspects of impulsivity that you had to own up to in order to actually face the situation, and just saying that little bit, collective, I mean, hopefully this helps somebody just to gain clarity. I feel like it helped me 2 seconds ago when it happened to me. It really made me understand why like people don't really necessarily like to face all aspects of themselves, because it can be triggering. It's like, oh, it's like overall I'm a good person, but I'm damn sure an asshole when it comes to these three things, right? Nobody really wants to raise their hand in a room where anyone's asking, hey, is anyone an asshole here, right? I get that. But at the same time, let's be honest, we've got to honor the person, the collective member, okay? Not that it's a contest, but for what it is on your side of the fence here. You've done a lot of work, okay? You've performed a lot of, growth. You've held aspects of mental and heart space environments in order to help cultivate said growth, okay, internally, such to the point that, again, cannot say it enough, it definitely damn sure shows and looks great on you, by the way, on the outside of you, to be clear, okay? And so for whomever you are really about to reunite with, like really, for real, okay, with the sacred union energy, you may want to rest up while you can here, honey bun, because they're bringing community as well as the bag. It's like, okay, whatever goal you got, they got a goal to match it. Y'all gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? And with this transformation energy at the bottom of the deck, indicating breakthrough, reinvention, and that you are ready for this next level, you better act like you know. I love this for you, by the way. Let me know. Is this your reading? Love and light.